All right, so today is Thursday, and the last time I actually spoke to Mike was yesterday when he called me to see if I had gotten the check yet, and I told him I was on my way to the bank. Hello?
Yeah, hello, it's Mike.
Hey, Mr. Collins, how are you?
I'm doing fine.
I'm on my way to the bank right now, to be honest with you. Haven't gotten there yet, but I'm on my way.
Oh, you're driving? Are you getting ready?
I'm getting ready to walk out to the car right now. You have such good timing, you know that? I was just thinking about you.
Okay, so do what you got to do and let me know, okay?
Oh, absolutely. That's the plan. And then I texted him a picture of the check and let him know that it was going out in the mail, and he did not respond back for almost 7 hours and wanted to know what the tracking number was. And I was like, I waited 7 hours. And he said, oh, so sorry, I was in a meeting with the IRS. Yeah, right. And then he wanted the tracking number again, and I ignored him, so he'd just say, I'll call you tomorrow morning. Good night. And then I didn't get a call the next morning, which would be this morning, but I had a doctor's appointment. I had a vet appointment for the dog, and I knew as soon as I went back into the vet's office, that'd be when he called. And lo and behold, I should have placed money on that bet, because that's when he called.
Hey, it's Mike. Can you call me back?
All right, let's call him back. Let's see what he has to say.
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Yes, this is Mr. Jones calling for Mike Collins. I'm returning his call from earlier. Hello?
The Google subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
Mike, this is Mr. Jones. I'm sorry I missed your call. I had to take my dog to the vet, and I knew as soon as they called me back into the office would be when you called, and that's exactly what happened. Well, I'm back home now, so call me when you can so that we can set up this time to get my money. Give me a call back. Thanks, Mike. Because that's what I'm concerned about now. Getting paid. So we'll see what happens. And lo and behold, he calls me right back. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, hello?
Yeah, I'm good.
Mike, is that you?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So let's make the arrangement so I can get paid.
Yeah, that is the update I'm going to tell you today, because I was in the meeting with the IRS companions and so forth, and they were telling me that after they received the check and have that the check process and they got their money, they're going to freeze your check. So I'm probably not going to take a couple of business days before it.
Whoa, wait a minute. You told me the last time I talked to you that this wasn't about the money I was giving to the IRS. This is about me getting paid. Why is it all of a sudden now it's about you guys getting paid first?
No, not me getting paid.
No. I want my winnings. I want to set up the arrangements for that. Let's do it now.
Okay.
You said by Friday, which is tomorrow. That's what I'm expecting.
Yes, you sent the check yesterday, right?
Yes, I sent it yesterday.
And when did they told they're going to arrive?
Well, I'll tell you what happened, okay? I went to the bank. I ended up having to take out all of my Social Security payment, plus little bit I had in savings in order to make that check happen. And when I got to the post office, they wanted $10 for me to be able to send that check with a tracking number. So I said, screw that, I don't have $10. So I just put a first-class stamp on it and put it in the mail. All right, I will freely admit that if this was a real story, if this was really what was happening, that's a really petty bitch move on my part. I should be ashamed of myself. Bad Andrew. So you'll get it, I just don't know when.
How long that going to take?
I just said I don't know, but you'll get it.
Okay, it's not me going to get it, the IRS, so that is the reason for that. So you're going to have to wait until...
No. Why do I have to wait? I did exactly what you told me to do. I got the check and put it in the mail. We're supposed to make this arrangement for Friday.
That is the policy, and I told you if the check reached today, but it's not going to reach today, you could have it by Friday.
Ah,
Right
this
now,
this is exactly what the lady at the bank told me I should be wary of. When I told her that I had won the lottery, won Mega Millions, and that I needed the check to pay the IRS, she told me that if they make it more about the money that they're getting and not about the money you're getting, you shouldn't trust them. She warned me. Damn it! I knew I shouldn't have trusted you. It's all about your money and not mine, right, Mike?
Mr. Jones, calm down.
Nope.
Nothing happened.
She also told me I can put a stop to that check if I want to. And you know what?
Okay.
Mike, if you're not going to set up my payment for tomorrow, for Friday, like you originally told me was happening, you.
If that is your problem, if you want to cancel it, don't get anything.
All right, then I'll do it. Because you're not, I did exactly what you asked me to do, and now you want to change the arrangement.
I told you to overnight the check so the IRS could get it by today, and if they get it today and have it processed in their system.
You did not say if they get it today, then it could be processed. You never said that.
You know that check has to be processed, right? You know that. Come on.
Mike,
You know that check has to be processed.
you're not planning on giving me any money, are you? That was never your intention. All you wanted to do was steal from me.
Listen.
You
I
liar.
don't take anything from you. Listen,
You liar.
Okay? Calm down and listen, because therefore I hate when person call me a liar or a thief, okay? And that is offended.
Well, good. Be offended, because that's exactly what you are. A liar and a thief.
Listen, calm down. First and foremost, the IRS is with the U.S. Marshals. If I fly in your states tomorrow, the U.S. Marshal will put a hold on your check with me in a facility to keep me safe until they receive that payment. So therefore, either way, if I fly in your states tomorrow, they will put a hold on me on your check in a facility. Okay?
Right. So the U.S. Marshals are now involved in this. The IRS, the U.S. Marshals. Who else needs to get involved in me getting my money?
It's nothing about the involvementation, sir. That is what the policy is in every state. If I flew in your states tomorrow, therefore...
Where are you coming from? Where are you coming from, Mike?
Okay, I'm in New York, and that is in Jericho, New York.
Wait a minute, are you telling me that a U.S. citizen traveling from New York to Florida is going to get held up by the U.S. Marshals? Why would that be?
Because this check of yours, how much do you want? You know how much do you have won?
You know, you've told me millions of dollars, and I've got a question for you.
Okay, right.
Why would the U.S. Marshals stop you from coming from New York to Florida?
Okay, the reason for that, sir, once you're going to flew in your state with so much millions on a check, the IRS going to need their payment, and if the IRS don't get their payment, the U.S. Marshal going to put a hold on us, and that is the reason for that.
So how does the IRS and the U.S. Marshals know you're coming from New York to Florida?
Okay, sir, our company is affiliated with all of those large government places, so forth. Once we're doing business in different states, they have to know about all of this.
Sure. Okay. You sure you're not coming from outside of the country? Like Jamaica or someplace like that?
Okay, sir, listen. How do I
Yes.
sound to you? Do I sound like a Jamaican to you?
Well, I've been told that a lot of these Mega Million scammers originate from Jamaica, so I just assumed that you're most likely in Jamaica right now.
Okay, so you know what? If you don't want this, I will give it to Charlie.
Do you want me to put a stop on that check that I just sent?
If you don't want it, you put a stop on it. If you don't want it,
I can put a stop on it and go back to the bank and get all my money back.
Until it's clear, you will get your price. So
Yeah.
that's you. If you choose what you want to do with it, okay? If you want your price, you will leave it. If you don't want it, you will cancel it. So
Why can't you just put the check in the mail and send it to me? Oh, we hung up. I was getting other calls and I kept trying to ignore them, but let's call him back. Got like 5 calls while I was trying to talk to him. Damn it, people, don't you know I'm busy?
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
This is a very extremely upset Mr. Jones calling for Michael Collins.
Yeah, hello?
Mike, I've already sent you the money. I want my money.
So if you're gonna wait, you just wait.
No, we're not waiting. You said Friday. I'm expecting the money tomorrow. What I'm going to do with you on the phone right now is make those arrangements to get my money tomorrow. Let's do it right now.
What you need to do, instead, you go to your bank, you get the money, and I will make you make the payment a faster way.
No, I've already sent the check. The check is in the mail. It is on the way. I've done what you asked me to do. Now you need to complete what you said you were going to do.
You're going to have to wait then.
No, there's no waiting involved here. You told me Friday.
Hey, this is out of my hands right now, so you're going to have to wait. Okay?
Mike, why are you doing this to me? I didn't change my mind. I sent you the money. Mike, why are you doing this to me? You told me, send a check. I did it. I did exactly what you asked me to do. Mike?
I'm here. I'm listening.
Well, then answer my damn question. Why can we not do this tomorrow?
I told you already, and if you don't want to believe or not, I cannot force you to believe something, because seeing is believing, so you're going to have to wait. Alright?
So let me ask you a question. If somebody called you up and told you that you won millions of dollars, and all you had to do was send out a check, and you did exactly what they asked you to do, and then they tell you, oh no, now you have to wait, would you be happy about that?
Okay, there are policies and procedures everywhere you go on this earth, and we have to follow them, because if we don't follow them, we'll get in deep trouble and deep problem, and I will never want to go to jail for something that I haven't committed to someone or to harm someone.
Yeah, believe it or not, lying to somebody is not a jailable offense. If you lie to the police, you can go to jail, but if you lie to me, you can't go to jail.
Okay.
It's my word against yours, right?
Hey, if you believe I'm lying to you, why are you keeping calling me?
I'm making a video for my YouTube channel, and I get money off of that, so you're helping me do that. Sorry, guys, that was just too good to not do. But the simple fact that they call me over and over and over again, shame on them. But guys, if you ever get these calls where they claim you've won millions of dollars, it's all a scam. Screw with them, waste their time, enjoy it, have fun. And I did send them a check, by the way. It's a completely bogus fake check, but they're not going to be able to do anything with it, so we'll see what happens. All right, guys, thanks all for checking out the video, and I doubt he would answer my call if I called him back. I don't know. Bye. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, hello?
Okay, you still videoing on YouTube?
What's that?
Are you still on YouTube right now?
Am I on YouTube right now? No.
Are you recording this? Okay, you
Yes.
need to record this.
Okay, I am recording it.
Okay, wonderful. What is your YouTube channel?
Why should I tell you that? Are you going to become a fan? You going to follow me?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't want scum like you to follow me, so I'm not going to make it that easy.
Number one, I have something to tell you. Go and talk to yourself and find a real job and go get yourself a girl and suck that girl. Okay, mother. Bye-bye.
That's the best you could come up with, Mike? You called me back just to say that? Really? Guys, I don't make this stuff up. Sometimes they just hand it to me. Sorry, that was bad. Hey everybody, and thanks a lot for checking out the video. If you like the content, click the subscribe button and hit the bell for notification. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. Thumbs up, thumbs down, either way, and we'll catch you all next time.